everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about why Christmas is hard for people who have eating disorders. So let's jump right in. So as you can see, got my Christmas jumper on and I'm also wearing this cute little unicorn headband because why not? And I hear you're probably like, Megan, why? It's too early, but you know, it's maybe never too early. So here we are. And I'm just gonna, discuss the elephant in the room. I am not in my room, I'm in Greg's room. So it's a bit different today, so hopefully you guys don't mind that. So Christmas and why it's hard with someone who has an eating disorder. I'm just gonna say how it is from my point of view and how it was for me, because I don't know how it will be for people who have other eating disorders because I haven't experienced it, but it will be a lot of the same qualities of things that are similar. Yes, I also have this little, well, I attempted to do a Christmassy look with a conspiracy palette and this is what happened, so I don't know. I'm not sure if it was a flop or not, but anyway. So Christmas is difficult for a number of reasons. When you have an eating disorder, obviously your main issue is with food. People have a misconception about eating disorders and how it's all about your appearance and your weight, but a lot of the time it's about having this control. And Christmas is scary because there is a sense of no control with it. The day is all about food. From the moment you wake up, you open your presents, then you have to have a meal, and when you're in recovery sometimes it can be difficult as well because you get a meal plan and you have a routine. And I think a lot of the time for me as well, I needed a routine. I needed to have consistency to help me get through it, and that was the only thing that was helpful. And if I didn't stick to it, it was really scary and I felt like I had to go back the way because I wasn't following the structure that I was supposed to. And there's just, with Christmas, there is that extra pressure. Well, not there's extra pressure to, because you don't want to ruin the day basically. That's how I felt a lot of the time when I was still struggling. You were struggling and you didn't want to eat the things that you were given or that you had, but you didn't want to ruin the day for the other people because of what you were dealing with. And I feel like there is a lot of pressure for people who have eating disorders during Christmas time because, food can be scary still. There's lots of it and it can just be a very, very stressful time. For me, when things were difficult around Christmas time, I felt like I had to compensate and go back to my old ways to make up because I was going to eat or be expected to eat a lot at Christmas. So leading up to Christmas it would always get really difficult because I was worrying about this whole day that was going to be surrounded by food and how I wouldn't be able to control any of it. And that was just something that always was going through my head, what if something bad happens because I haven't prepared for this. So how I planned for it was I would make a plan on what I would do during the day. So I would plan to have breakfast at a set time. I would plan to then just have the meal. You don't have to eat more than you're comfortable with, because I know that a lot of people, when it's Christmas, they want to celebrate Christmas and they want to, sometimes they enjoy it and they eat a bit more than they usually do, and that's okay because it's Christmas and it's good to celebrate. But if you have an eating disorder and you don't feel comfortable with it, you don't have to eat more than you usually would. And I think that's important to know when you find it overwhelming, that you don't have to live up to these expectations that other people have, and it's okay to struggle. Just make sure you're asking for help on the day. You're not going to ruin the day or anything. It's it's just always good to ask for that extra support, to know that you're fine with where you are on the day and you're not putting yourself under pressure. Other ways that you can help is by like going for a walk. Like if you have a dog, like taking it for a walk, helping like bake or something to help take your mind off of it, or to play board games so your mind's like not focused on the control side of things of food, and it should hopefully help. I mean, these sort of things helped for me. You know what will work for you if you're someone who's struggling with an eating disorder and are scared for Christmas. Because last year I still struggled with like Christmas, but I think as well because I had a show at college and I was like overthinking, like, oh no, I don't want to feel uncomfortable on stage, and I kind of had a bit of a relapse with my eating. And then obviously my gran got unwell and I kind of like really struggled with that, so then that affected how I coped with things. And I think it's not a healthy coping strategy, and I have completely learned that I can't keep falling back onto this because it's the only way that I know how to cope with things. So I definitely have been trying extra hard this year to avoid these behaviours of coping that I thought were helpful but are actually really dangerous. And as long as you keep yourself safe and you're able to enjoy the day, like, that's all that matters. And as long as you feel comfortable and aren't worrying too much, you know, those are the main priorities at the end of the day. But yeah, Christmas can be scary, but it doesn't have to be. And hopefully you all can enjoy Christmas if you have any form of mental health issue or if you have an eating disorder. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!